Hello, comrades. It is Kurticus, and today I am showing you my empire of Japan. But first of all, see how it's all played out. How I did it, everything. How I became the massive, huge empire that stretches, I don't know, a lot. And so I started off with Hosokawa, and I wanted to start out as a smaller state, be more challenging, but I just thought that I wanted to be expansive, like really fast. I wanted to do it so fast. That's what she said. So, we'll just start off, I guess. The best thing to do first is make allies with anybody of these guys, like big guys, whatever. That's always a must. Okay, right here, actually went to war with a couple of smaller provinces that were like in Harima and Shikoku. Yeah. I forget what their names are, but I also took over this eastern coast right here, and I don't know what I did with these guys. I don't think I did anything because I had too much infamy, anyways. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I just waited till my infamy. Yeah, I think that's what I did. We'll see in the next save spot. Yep, it appears that I did actually annex those after a while. Well, those guys, whoever they were, I don't know. Who cares? Just random shogunates, whatever, I don't know. But it looks like the Mongol Yuan, whatever, I think they're Mongolians, Celestial Khanate, yeah. And they're getting their asses kicked like in every I've never seen Yuan ever get big at all or stay stable, because these guys just, I don't know, there are so many rebels that they just, yeah, like Cantonese patriots, they just, after a while, they just fall into the hands of these these celestial empires, whatever, the Chinese emperors, and yeah, and then they sometimes Ming gets like everybody, and that's usually what happens. But I've noticed lately that they just kind of like distribute evenly now. But I mean, in other cases, Joseon looks like it's getting its ass kicked. It only has 2 provinces left, but I think that later they get pretty big too. This next save spot, I actually waged war against Izumo, I think it was, and I just beat the shit out of them because, I mean, come on. I'm amazing. But in all reals, it was not that hard, but whatever. I'll just restart that. Restart. In my next save spot, I actually went to war against Izumo and annexed 3 more provinces, so that was very nice. That was really easy war, and my infamy is still lower, I mean, not low, but yeah. And as you can see, these provinces actually get gulfed up by, engulfed? I don't know, I'm using wrong terms. And they get annexed instantly, without any infamy or anything at all. So, like, it's just free provinces, basically, because they, what is that called? I don't know. But slowly they just, Yuan becomes a former shadow of itself and actually gets slaughtered and destroyed, basically. So it's inevitable. Later on, I annexed some few more provinces. I think it's these 3. And slowly you could start to see that I'm dominating the whole island of Japan, and soon I will be actually becoming it, Japan. And looks like Joseon actually got back its provinces, probably from rebellions, I'm guessing. Unless it, yeah, they have honorable reputation, so I think they just got that out of rebellions. And Yuan is just hanging on to 2 provinces, and they're probably going to get destroyed by, I don't know. About a year later, I waged war against this little province here, I think it was, and I annexed them. But I was having troubles with Toki. Well, I wasn't having troubles, I was just getting lazy. I didn't want to bother with them until I got this province annexed. Which is fine, I guess, because, I don't know, my troops will dispatch with them easily, as you can see here. They're just owning. And Joseon, as you can see, yeah, they're getting bigger and totally destroying these guys somehow. I don't know what happened, but they just completely turned around. And so I don't think anything's different here. No, not really. Maybe a few things I can't see. Whatever. About 7 more 8 years, a couple more provinces I've annexed, and I basically annex until I can get like the bare minimum, and the bare minimum infamy. That's what I mean. And so I think Joseon is totally kicking ass right now. No, that's Jin. Never mind. But yeah, Jin surprisingly held on for a long time. Yuan is gone now, so that was expected. But Mongol Khanate, that's weird. I never seen that before. Next, I annexed Toki and this little province here. That was probably even easier than any other wars. So it's just a matter of time. I just had to wait for the infamy to go down in order to get all of Japan. And so yeah, I think sooner or later I'll get the colonial ventures just so I can get the these provinces up here before anybody else. Like Majapahit is weird because somehow they get like colonists and they colonized Taiwan later in the game, and that really pissed me off because I wanted that province. That's a good province. But Joseon finally made peace and they got like these 2 territories right here. I think one more up here. I can't tell really, but the Oryat Horde, they got bigger. They took over parts of Ming, and Jin got bigger, I think. Yep. So, yeah. All right. Now this is 2 decades later. I didn't really do much, I don't think. I think I was waiting for infamy to go down, and I just annexed a little small province, I think. Yeah, I did. And Joseon has gotten even bigger, and Jin as well. They probably just, yeah, they slaughtered the what are those guys called? I forget. Whatever. And I think the rest of the world is the same. I don't think there's been any world wars at all. I can see parts of India now, so that's, I guess that's okay. I don't really care though. Another little province or little daimyo, was it? I don't know what they're called. Shogunates, daimyos, whatever. But annexed these 3 provinces, and I'm now even closer. I now even have my name. Look at that, Hosokawa. That's beautiful. And the rest of the world is the same, I guess. Yep. And finally, we have Japan. I didn't really bother looking how I did the other ones because I just annexed them through time, I guess. And my infamy's pretty low right now, so that's good. And I think I'm building armies to, yeah, because my my support limit is way higher than my total. So I was just getting troops so we could invade the, I think, yeah, Joseon. I think that's what our goal was. Well, I don't know what this is, but okay. Finally, I waged war against, well, Joseon, of course, and I underestimated how many allies they would have. So I was with war with the entire like Chinese area, and that really sucked. I didn't have enough naval force either. I think 70, and they had, well, I guess I did, but I think I had too many transports. Yeah, that's it. So that kind of sucked. I think, yeah, I was over my support limit, so that's not good. In the end, it was kind of worth it, I guess. I lost the war, but I managed to be able to take over Shanghai and annex that Dazhao, whatever it was. And I also took over Okinawa, just easy little province there. Soon after, I waged war against Joseon again, because these guys were at war with each other. Everybody was kind of. So they're focusing on the Oirat Horde, kind of. It was a civil war, I guess. So I took that advantage and pretty much just destroyed Joseon. I annexed the shit out of them. So I took 5 provinces. I think that was, how much was that? That was 10 infamy because of the when you become Japan, you get this like cleansing heresy, which is very nice, very nice. So it lets you expand really more quickly, and It's very useful. Yep, as you can see, waged war again, annexed the shit out of them again. I also took some Ming provinces, which made my base in China a lot better, a lot more. Yeah, and then and the Majapahit, being a bunch of Dutch bags, they just like colonized Taiwan, which I hate. I hated that so much. I don't know why. It didn't. I think I annexed it way later though, so it was okay, I guess. But yep, got on the mainland more of a bigger base. That's really nice when it comes. And finally, I completely destroyed. What's it called? Yeah, Joseon. I don't even remember the names of the people I destroyed. Yeah, that's right. And I guess I didn't say this before. I think I colonized these places all over here, and then also up here. So I was trying to beat Scandinavia, which was having troubles colonizing later on because of wars. But they were really powerful. Like I'd never seen Scandinavia even form. I never even seen that before in a campaign. Poland is huge at this time. I think Ethiopia, it's surprising like how big it gets later on too. It's insane. Delhi is huge. Yep, that's about it. Right now I was at war with Fang because yeah, they waged war on me. Wow, okay. So I think earlier on, I don't know if it was a separate war or not, but I took over some of the Oryat Horde's provinces here, which were really easy to take because they didn't cost much, and it was nice, really nice, because now I had a bigger impact on the mainland of China, and I could send troops through these places a lot easier than I could before. And also more force limits too, of course, a lot more. So now I have 92,000 troops. It's pretty awesome. It is now 1538, and I've actually pushed deeper into China, and successful wars against them. I think they're all allied with each other. At least, I think Fang protects them all except wait, maybe Han protects them all now. Yeah. So that's happened. Ottomans kicking ass. France getting huge. Scandinavia having some troubles. Seems to be it. 1547, and I waged war against Jin, who was very vulnerable at the time. I believe it was excellently executed, and gained these provinces right here. It's becoming Japan dominated China, basically. That's what's going on right now. Skipping ahead, Japan has conquered even more provinces in China, and especially in the Mongol region. The Oryat Horde waged war against them again. Took many three provinces from them. And also to note that I've colonized as far as Scandinavia, because at the time I was ready to westernize, or modernize. So I was just waiting for the right moment to do that, so that stability won't have a real hurt on the empire. As Japan grew in its technology, so did its borders. More land was taken from the Oryat Horde, and finally colonization happens. Like Guam, I took that, and the Philippines starting to get all that, as well as this, which later failed because the natives uprose. I don't know. English is stupid. I hate English. Stupid language. Scandinavia has been having troubles throughout the ages because they've been constantly at war. So this gave me a chance to colonize really far up. Another war with Chinese empires, and yet another victory. More land has been taken. A big chunk has been finally been conquered. So far, just battling off the rest of the Chinese so as to make peace. It is 1642, and the Japanese Empire is prosperous. It's not so much for Scandinavia. Now, England is doing well against them, as well as the Ottomans taking advantage of the situation. Brandenburg is getting fairly large. France staying as huge as ever. And the New World's finally been colonized almost all the ways except North America. Portugal set its capital inside the South America. And we finally colonized Hawaii, which is actually pretty difficult if I've done in the past, where I've always tried to do that, but never got to it because of some stupid, like, Aztec nation who became Christian, got colonists, and set one of their colonists for Hawaii, and it's just so stupid. I hated that so much. I don't get this mod, whatever I think it might be, causing it. Makes them want to colonize everything. Like, Majapahit doesn't usually colonize anything, like Taiwan. So, and more colonization around here, just filling it up, I guess. Delhi's getting large. Ethiopia is getting stronger, taking over all of Africa apparently. So they're having fun. Another war for Japan, and we finally connected the two little chunks of land that we ended up conquering. So that makes it much easier for my troops to get rid of rebels, and yet again, more wars and more provinces being conquered. Chinese is the Chinese empires are just basically pathetic by now. They're just ripe for the picking, I guess you could say. And I was at war with no, Timurids were. Never mind. But yeah, I think I do go to war with them later on. So that's cool. Muscovy. Muscovy. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they Scandinavia is getting their ass kicks. They really, really just suck right now. And Norway, which should be part of Scandinavia, is kicking ass too. It's just stupid. New Zealand is colonized, as long as pirates being all yarg and stuff, and and the New World has finally been discovered by Japan, as well as being colonized greatly. I think some of these provinces were actually, they're actually Austrian and all that stuff. I just took them over the colonies and captured them, and instantly they wanted to get white peace with me right away. We're just way too powerful. Let's see, what was our rank? Yeah, we were third in rank with total troops. So Austria was not even close, really. I think they're at war with someone too. Don't really remember, but they might have. Yeah. Well, no, they weren't. Well, Bremen, I guess. I don't know if that counts though. And Scandinavia, still crap. Yep. So that should be it. More wars and more provinces. Woohoo! So rebels, I guess they're a bit of a problem. I think that's because of war attrition. Yeah, that's pretty bad. 11.53. And Japan loves gobbling up more provinces. Yes. Look at that beautiful red color. It's the color of blood from all the victims of Japan's armies. Beautiful. Alright. So, more colonization in North America. Having some rebellions from those freaking Austrians. More wars again, and more provinces. Looks like we have even better part of China. And nothing could stop us. Except maybe Hindustan, which has grown exceedingly large. And they've probably been, probably have vassals maybe, I don't know. But yeah, they're the dominating Indian province or country at this time. So it seems like all the time, like 9 times out of 10, the Muslims, they tend to dominate the Indian subcontinent instead of the Hindus, which I always seem ashamed because I think Hindustan, no, India, it should be all Hindu. I mean, come on, makes sense, right? And Ethiopia, just gobbling up all those provinces. It's really, really impressive, actually. I've never seen it do that. It usually gets killed off by the Mamluks, and so looks like Morocco has been destroyed. It's no longer in existence. Brandenburg getting really powerful. Still part of the empire, though. Bohemia runs it. Muscovy, I don't know what the hell, how to pronounce that. But they seem to become the former Scandinavia, I guess you could say. They becoming more powerful, I guess. And the New World, I guess a little bit more colonization, but not too much. And the Chinese region has almost completely been conquered. It's very nice to see that huge blob of red right over China. Ah, God, all that blood. Not really, but rebels still a bit of a problem, but nothing to worry about. They're not. They're just in those little provinces up here. Or yeah. And as you can see, I kind of went to war against Muscovy and won their northern shores, which I don't know why. I just felt like it. Wasn't really necessary, but it's always nice to see that your empire stretches from one coast to the next, from sea to blood shining sea. That's what it's all about. So, more colonization. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Finally, there's nothing else to do because I have all of China. I focused on Southeast Asia. It was kind of troubling because Hindustan was always at war with these guys because they could not take down their level 5 forts. It was just insane. It took them so long to do that. Years and years. It just was. I don't even see the worth of it. So, and as you can see, Canada kind of spawned in a derp ski place. So, some Illinois and was that Kentucky, I think. And it's just so stupid how they spawn in this thing. Oh yeah, Mexico too. Look at that, Mexico. Yeah, right in Toronto, I think. Yeah, well, close. I think Toronto's in Ontario. Whatever. I don't even know what that's called. Canadians should be Canadians should be able to know, so they're probably getting mad at me. Anyways, Venezuela is in the wrong place too, so way to go, Venezuela. And I think Texas even spawns up here sometime. Maybe they already did and got conquered, but Confederate States, they actually spawned before United States, which ironic. Louisiana, almost in the right spot. And that's about it. Just a little thing to note, just took over in Tibet. That's basically all that happened. Oh! And I guess I forgot to show this one. This is what happens when Japan gets greedy. You tend to take out the tribes. And I don't know how this is historical at all, but I have Egypt. I have the Holy Land. It's insane. Look at that, Judea in Japan. Want to go to Japan? Oh yeah, just go in the Middle East. You'll find it. Yep. Utah spawned, and California did too, which they're close right here, but California, you're a little bit off. Alright, so I'd just like to get the end. Japan, we took over basically all of Southeast Asia. We had a war with Hindustan. They were at war with these guys, so they had tons of war attrition. So I took the advantage of that, and also the tech, of course. Insane amount of better tech and better style of infantry. So I just crushed their armies, totally destroyed them, and became dominant. I am the amazing Japan of red blood from the victims of everyone. So that happened, and I guess I did take over some Indonesian provinces. I didn't want to hassle with it, so I don't know if I'm gonna start this let's play or not let's play, like start this campaign up again. Maybe even get over, maybe just conquer Europe because that's easy. Um, so I think that's about it. I That's my Japan campaign. Thank you for watching if you did, and well, see you next time.